Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1, GV Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations. Just a little memory of my original Elmer, way back in the 1960s. I think it was around 1965, 66. I got licensed as a novice class WN0 Ocean Kilo Victor in March of 1966, and my Elmer Bill Whiskey 0 Golf Lima Echo was kind of an old man then, and that was 50 years ago, pretty near, and so he's probably gone, can't be insulted by any of this. But he should be remembered as your conventional, or should I say, quintessential. Now, did I pronounce that right, or is it quintessential? I gotta remember now to get the emphasis on the right syllables so I don't end up saying antipodes instead of my alternate Greek god name Antipodes. But Bill W0GLE was an Antipodes, if ever there was one. Lived in suburban Rochester, Minnesota. Had a trap vertical right next to the house. Buried radials, 2 for each band, 80 through, I guess, about 10 meters. And his radio was a transceiver called the Swan 350. The Swan 350. Does anybody remember that radio? Maybe I should do a video on that radio. It was a pretty good looking radio, and I think it put out 350 watts. Well, that was the plate power input back in those days. And he worked plenty of DX from that little residential lot with that little vertical antenna that probably radiated more energy into his house than it did into space. But he helped me put up my first antenna, and I used to call him on the phone until he got tired of me. And then I kept calling him even more. But he helped me a lot back in those days, get started, and make my first contact in March of 1966. And I have to tell you, for a 12-year-old kid, that was a real experience. Ham radio, there's nothing like it, and nothing like an Elmer, who was a reincarnated god, originally named Antipodes, who fought alongside Achilles in the Trojan War, both of them, the latest transceivers on the market. Handheld radios they were. But that's another topic for another video, and another day, in another era, in another universe. Stan Gibilisco signing off, saying 73, which means best regards in ham radio jargon. Hats off to Bill W0GLE, and so long, which means to this day, da-da-da-da-da-da.